Hello everyone! Today I'll be sharing a soft brioche burger buns recipe. It's one of my family's favorite, and I'll be sharing the ingredients and also the steps on making the burger buns. Very simple steps, and so we'll be having burgers for dinner tonight. I'll be making 16 burger buns. If you are making 8, cut the recipe into half. We'll be using the all-purpose flour, or you can call it medium protein flour or plain flour. So we need 6 cups of the all-purpose flour. So I have 6 plus 2/3 cup of flour. I will include the recipe later on, so you can refer to it later. Okay, we need 2/3, so double of this. Okay, we have 6 cups plus 2/3 cup of all-purpose flour in the bowl now. Okay, then next will be the active dry yeast. I will need 4 teaspoons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we'll need 5 tablespoons of granulated sugar. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll need sea salt as well. I'm using the fine salt. We'll need 3 teaspoons. Okay, that's all for the dry ingredients. We'll go next to the wet ingredient. We'll need 2 cups of water. Okay, 6 tablespoons of milk. I'm not going to use warm water or warm milk because Malaysia is hot enough. We will have no problem activating the active dry yeast later. Okay, we'll need 6 tablespoons of the milk. Everything into the bowl, the wet ingredient. Okay, that's all for the wet ingredient. We'll be kneading the dough after this. I'll be using the KT 7600 food stand mixer. I'm going to just roughly mix it to balance up all the ingredients inside. Okay. Now we can add all the wet ingredient. except for the butter. That will be the last to add in later. Okay, I'm going to use speed 3. We are going to knead for about 5 minutes. After 5 minutes of kneading at speed 3, now we add the butter. This is the unsalted butter, softened. Okay, I'm going to increase to speed 4. Then I'm going to knead for another 5 minutes. I'm going to increase to speed 5. We are going to knead for another 6 minutes. Then we are done kneading. We'll be proofing. We'll be doing the first proofing after this. Okay, time's up. The dough has been kneading for 16 minutes. Okay, it's a very soft dough because it's like brioche burger buns dough. Okay, I'm going to transfer into a clean bowl. This is how the dough looks like now. Very soft. So we are going to do our first round of proofing. As I said, I'm going to transfer into a clean bowl. I'm going to send into the V8 oven. Food V8 oven. I'm going to do the first proofing. If you don't have fermentation mode in your oven, you can leave it out at a warm place and proof for 1 hour. But if I use the oven fermentation mode, it's going to take me 30 to 35 minutes for the first proofing to double in size. I mean the dough will be double in size. Fermentation mode, I'm going to use 35. Okay, 35 minutes. Start. I'll see you in 1 hour's time or 30 minutes time. This is how the dough looks like after 1 hour proofing on the counter, putting it at a warm area, or I use the V8 fermentation mode, double in size. Okay, I'm going to scrape out everything on the silicone mat. We are going to start shaping them. I'm going to flour on the top and scrape everything out on the silicone mat. I have flour some. I have floured the silicone mat. Okay, it's very sticky. I'm going to shape into 16 buns, 16 doughs. I'm going to show you how I usually do it. Okay, I prepared a tray. I line it with a Teflon baking mat. We are going to divide the dough into about 106 grams each. Keep it aside. Continue dividing. Each dough 106 grams. Okay, you can stop and then do the time lapse. Okay, now after dividing all the doughs, I have 16 because I'm making 16 burger buns. Okay, make it flat and bring the sides to the center. Okay. Make it into a ball like this. Okay. Make it as round as possible. Looks small now, but it's going to proof the second round, the final proofing. The buns, the dough is going to double in size, and remember, when you bake it, it will rise a little bit more. Okay, make it as round as possible. The reason why I divided equally is because all the buns going to be the same size. Okay, since the dough is very sticky, I'm going to flour the mat as well. Place it on the flour mat. I have prepared some black and white sesame seed. I'm going to use the sesame seeds for the toppings. Okay, we'll need to do the egg wash. 1 egg and a tablespoon of water. Whisk it together. Lightly brush. Oh yeah, I have preheated the oven 200 degrees Celsius. I'm going to bake 2 trays. So I'm using the rear heat plus convection. Preheat for 10 minutes. I'm using the V88 oven. Okay. As you can see, the dough have grown. The doughs here have grown double the size. So it's time to bake them. Okay, put the toppings on top. I like to put in the middle. Okay. I wash the rest. If you prefer the burger buns to be rounder, you can get the mousse mold. You need a bigger diameter mousse mold or special pan for burger buns. I don't have any, so I just bake. I just shape according to my my own shaping method. So it's okay, it's homemade. Okay. Okay, toppings. I'm going to bake 2 trays at one go. Okay. This is the second tray here. I'm going to show you how it looks like. Try to put them further. I make a mistake. They're too near to each other. So I'm going to put this aside. Continue with the rest. All done. Look at the burger buns. Smells great. I hope everyone will try this recipe. I will show the crumb later on. Here, I made a mistake. I shouldn't have placed the dough too near, but it's okay. It's our dinner today, burger buns with patty. So, look at this. Transfer all on the wire rack. Let them cool down completely. So soft. Okay, transfer all. still hot. That's why I can't wait to cut, to slice it, to show all of you how the crumbs look like. Look at this, so soft, so soft. This one too.